I'm not surprised that we've gotten to this point where men don't respect it because you didn't respect it. So now, is it cooking? Men have Uber Eats now. Is it cleaning? They can hire a maid. They can do it themselves now, even. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You already know what to do. Leave a like, comment, and sub. And remember to share the video. Let's check out today's video.
So let me get this straight. Because you didn't want to do chores, you took your children's father away from them.
When will men understand that it is not just chores? It is not just the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry. You are trying so hard to miss the point entirely. She is saying, I want an equal partner. I want someone who will share the domestic labor equally with me. I don't want to have to delegate tasks to him. I don't want to have to make him a to-do list. I don't want to have to tell him what to do. I don't want to tell him to have to be an active participant in a home that we share together and to care for the children that we both have. It's more than the physical labor. It is the mental labor. I'm going to touch on the assumptions you made about her keeping her kids from their dad. Let's stay focused here. Not because she didn't want to do chores, because we get tired of being your mother. We get tired of everything falling on our shoulders to keep track of and being the whole domestic engineer of our family and our households. It's so much more than chores.
Okay, so what she said there, in my eyes, and it's probably because I'm a guy, what she said there is being a woman, traditionally, is not something that she wants to do. And I think this is the problem. This is what caused the problem in the first place. I'm a firm believer that when people do something for a long period of time, they come to a point where they become complacent and they take those things for granted and they want to change. The problem with this is that this ended up being a massive change, which changed the course of history, changed the course of life, really. And now we are at a point now where certain women wish they have what she's talking about. She's basically saying she doesn't want to be domesticated. She doesn't want to be a housewife. Essentially, everyone is different, and maybe that life is not meant for everyone, but majority of women of these days now, after now tasting the other side, now wish that they had the opportunities of old, which is that what she's talking about, which she's basically turned everything about those olden days negative. So another woman can speak on the same subject and say she loves telling her husband what to do. She loved the fact that he's an airhead. She loves the fact that he doesn't come into her kitchen and she gets to do everything in the kitchen. She takes pride in the fact that he doesn't cook for himself and he only eats her food. Takes pride in the fact that she looks after the kids. Takes pride in the fact that she is the one who does X, Y, and Z in the home. Another woman has that perspective about what she's speaking about. But again, the same situation, and her perspective is, I don't want to tell him what to do. I want him to do chores. I want him to do this, and I want him to do this, and I want him to do that. So it's all based on perspective. But it's interesting, and I want everyone to take note that the very thing that was the pride of women at some point became a chore, became something negative. It became something that you guys wanted to shed. And now, fast forward years, those things are now, it's not questioned. It's not even just questioned, it's the fact that you're no longer needed for it. It's harsh. It really is. But in the day and age that we're in, if you want to get into a relationship, especially in a modern era, your entry is no longer cooking, cleaning, and being a mother, which is really terrible to me. Because in my day, that's all you needed to be qualified to have a man, right? You just needed to be willing to cater to your man and cook for him. And even the parents used to say that, the parents used to make sure that their daughters were able to cook. But then there was a shift even when I was growing up, where women, independent women, people who grew up single, started teaching their sons how to cook, started making sure that the son knows how to look after himself. That's by the by. The point is that the entry level for relationship has now changed. So while women complained about this, that specific thing has now been removed from you. So a woman can no longer bring just her looks, right? These were things that were just entry level. They just brought their looks. They brought the fact that they can cook. They brought the fact that they were mothers. They were willing to be mothers. right? They were willing to be a stay-at-home wife. Now, what do you have? Because women, you guys keep saying this thing online that, well, I have a degree, I have a job, I have whatever. And men keep telling you every single time a woman have brought this point, men have always said, we do not care. It's the truth. Men have always said, we don't care about your degree. We don't care about the fact that you've got a job. We don't care about blah, blah, blah. Be that as it may, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying, you know, especially in this economy, it's necessary that we pair up both financially as well as love-wise. But that financial part is now becoming more and more crucial because of the fact that women are now doing better than men, right? So I mean, women are earning more, so your average man is earning less than the average woman. So it's necessary that that pairing happens, especially in this economy. But my point is that men have never cared the fact that you have money or you have a degree or whatever. That's never been your entry level. A man only wants you based on how you make him feel, based on the fact that you can do X, Y, and Z, things that he can't do for himself. And rightly so. We shouldn't be able to do these things for ourselves. I know women always try to say that we should be independent. It's what was it? It's being able to cook and clean is just being a functional human being. Tell that to the people of old, because the boys could not cook to save their lives. And it was a thing of joy to be able to pair up with somebody who could do that, to be able to pair up with somebody who could look after children, to be able to pair up with somebody who could cook. And it was a thing of joy for the woman to be able to pair up with somebody who was strong, who was financially stable, who was able to go out and hunt, or whatever it is that was the masculinity of that time. So it's really sad. I know I've gone on a rant so far in this video, guys, but listening to her just made me think that now those things that she despises, it is despising, guys. Like, from a Christian perspective, it's like you do something for so long and then you start to despise it. And I think that's what's happened to women here. You now despise your very nature, right? You despise the fact that, I remember there was a time when people were saying, oh, we're not just here to be mothers. People started despising the very thing that only you can do, right? A man can never do this. Nobody can ever do this except women. And you guys started despising that very superpower that you had. And I'm not surprised that we've gotten to this point where men don't respect it because you didn't respect it. That's my opinion. I think women didn't respect it, so men stopped respecting it. So now, is it cooking? Men have Uber Eats now. No, for real. Men have Uber Eats. Is it cleaning? They can hire a maid. They can do it themselves now, even. Forget about maid. They can do it themselves now. Is it sex? There's hookup culture now, right? Hookup culture means they can go on Tinder, they can go on Hinge, get the next hookup, get sex, go home. Oh my goodness, I really feel so sorry for our young people. Young Christian, I will just say take heart. The very thing that has been despised in this video, you need to know, especially as a lady, that those things are a thing of pride. They're a thing of joy. They're the very thing that only you can do. Only you can cater to a man and a family. Only you can build a family. Only you can make a house into a home. Only you can carry a child, and only you can rear a child, right? Most times the women raise the children and the man is just present. It's just his presence, almost like the Holy Spirit being around the house, or even if he's not in the house, the consciousness that he's coming home. Just that very minimum, and I'm not saying you should be a minimum type of father if you're a man, but I'm saying just your presence alone is like enough. Don't despise that which God made you to be. God made you to be a woman. Don't despise who you are. God made you to be a man. Don't despise who you are. And definitely don't despise whatever it is that he has put in your hands to do. I'm not just made to be a wife, or I'm not just made to be a mother. Women are regretting it now. There's videos all over the place where women are saying, no, I just want to be a mother. I just want to be a wife. I don't want to work. I don't want to do whatever. But we've gone from at least 10, 15 years now of women saying they don't want to be mothers. They don't want to be wives. And we still have women now who are saying they don't want to be mothers. Young Christians, don't accept the world view. Remember the way God made you. Yes, you are ultimately the helper of your husband, so you need to find a way to help in this day and age, because the help that men need now is different from the help that men needed back then. So find your place in your man's life or the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. And your place must be complementary. You can't do the same thing. You can't be a man in the relationship. Find your place. There's a way to apply that, even in this day and age where people are working and stuff like that. And even if you are working, there's still a way to apply your femininity to your relationship. And the men, even though things are against you, even though women are making more money, even though blah, 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 you still need to take your place as men. You still need to protect, you still need to provide, you still need to be there for your family. So yeah, it's hard, but you still need to go for it. You still need to get that job. You still need to get that money. You still need to make sure that you provide and protect. Guys, let me know what you think of this video. Do you agree with me and my deduction? Or do you think actually she's right? Yes, men should share responsibility. Women shouldn't have to do everything. Or do you agree with me where I say women have come to despise their very nature? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Before I go, guys, remember I have a reaction channel, Angelintreacts. I'll put it on the screen right now. Please go over there, give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed my reaction and my commentary on this specific video, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and share this video. So I'll see you guys on the next one.